Warning, all venomous snake handling in this video is performed by a professional. Please don't try anything you're about to see at home.
What's up YouTube? Venom Man 20 here today. And today we have the deadliest viper I've ever had on my channel sitting right here in front of me on the table. This is also the biggest viper on earth. These snakes can get up to 12 foot long. This is the rarest of all the Bushmasters. This is the king. This is the black-headed Bushmaster. And these guys are found in Costa Rica. Absolutely amazing snake, extremely rare. This snake right here is worth about $5,000. So it's also the most expensive snake I've ever had on my channel. These guys are incredible. There was one Costa Rican study that actually stated that 4 out of 5 people bitten by this snake, regardless of medical treatment, died. But at the same time, it is very, very rare that anybody ever gets bit because these guys are extremely shy and extremely antisocial. So with that being said, these guys don't go out of their way to hunt people, or do they? The real thing is, people oftentimes get bit on the hands. And you're probably thinking, people go out of their way to pick this snake up, and that's not true. It all happens at night. People will be carrying a lantern through Costa Rica to see the jungle floor, and this snake sees heat, because that's heat-seeking pits, because it is a pit viper, and when it sees heat, it goes after it. And when I say goes after it, I've had this guy chase the light bulbs in the room, and you're like, chase the light bulbs? I mean, yeah, I was hooking him out of his enclosure, he's seen the heat from the light, and he went straight up. At nighttime, these guys are a vicious feeder. So I'm going to try to sit here and not stress this guy out because stress can actually kill these snakes. So I'm not going to be sitting here poking or prodding on him. I only have him out because I want to do a little bit of cage maintenance today, and I really wanted you guys to get a good look at him. I will do some videos where I get some close-ups and stuff, not of this particular animal because he actually stresses very easily. I have some smaller guys that I can, get the camera up and close and personal to, and they should handle the stress a little bit better than this bigger Bushmaster. But I have a Bushmaster even bigger than this one that you'll be seeing in a later video, because right now I'm actually trying to switch focus of my channel a little bit back from elapids and more into vipers. I'm actually starting to specialize in these guys. I'm falling in love with them. They're actually absolutely incredible. And in all honesty, these guys really need our help. No one really knows how many Bushmasters there are left in Costa Rica because these guys typically spend their time in burrows underground. So with that being said, it's hard. People go down there and look for them and they just can't find them. There was one research team, I might get this a little bit misconstrued, so bear with me here. There was a research team that actually went down and was looking for the Bushmaster. I do believe they were looking for the blackheads. Big team, a lot of people, took, I think it was 2 years or 4 years, they only found one specimen, only one. Of all that time in the jungle looking, they only found one. So these guys are rare, very rare. So they really need our help, There's some zoos that show them off, that put them on display and let people see them, which is great, but a lot of those snakes get so stressed that they just won't breed, or a lot of times they won't even feed very well. So this is my new specialty. This is what I'm focusing on. So if you love the Bushmasters, make sure you subscribe to the channel because I have a lot more Bushmaster videos coming. I'm not sure at what point I'm going to be uploading this video, but I might have other Bushmaster videos up already. So check down in my playlist. I might have a Bushmaster playlist made. Might not have it quite yet. But I'm going to get over here, clean her cage. If you can watch her for a second, that'd be great. I just got some shed to pull out. She's doing really good. These guys have a tendency to get so stressed when they get pulled out of their enclosure like this. Okay, just cleaned your water a day ago, so your water's good. Let me throw this away. You stay there, don't do anything crazy. Good girl. Can I get this camera? Stay there for me. There you go. There she is. Just beautiful. Don't ask about my doorway. I know it's dirty. It's actually stickiness from some duct tape. because he used that as a hibernaculum. Oh, there she is. Look at you. So beautiful. But anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can't get this girl put back up. Since that went smooth, I'm actually going to move her water dish a little bit closer to the door so I can get it in and out without moving her. Now, if you're looking at the cage I'm putting her in, you might be like, wow, that cage is a little bit small. You are correct. It is a little bit small. These guys actually really like tight spaces. They do believe, according to Dean Ripa and some of his literature, these guys actually spend a lot of time inside burrows underneath the ground. So if you put these guys inside a large enclosure with a lot of room, they get really upset. They get really uncomfortable. Since I'm not actually displaying these guys and I'm more focused on breeding, raising, and research, like trying to learn how to keep these guys successfully and doing well, which these are successfully kept. I mean, this is a captive born and bred animal. But just the more we learn about them, the better. I'm not too worried about, the aesthetics of the cage. I want them to be happy, and I do believe alive is happy. A bigger cage could cause so much stress it could kill the snake. So, you ready to go back, sweetheart? That big old tongue flick. These guys ain't overly aggressive. I mean, they will defend themselves for sure. Blackheads are worse than all of them. They are very defensive. But all in all, they mainly bite because of a food instinct. They always come after the hands, and with those heat-seeking tits, they don't miss. You'll see that she don't run. She holds her ground the entire time. I hate hooking them because they're kind of a fragile snake. Like, you could never pin this snake. Their neck will break. I mean, they're just such fragile animals. When you hook them, it puts so much pressure on the ribs. I would much rather pick her up, but she's so defensive. I mean, look at her. See that head bobble? That's a stress sign. It's okay. She's checking that hook out hard. Here, let me hook you, sweetheart. We're just going to do one swoop into the cage, okay? It's okay, sweetheart. Come on. I want this to go smooth. So do you. There she is. Big, beautiful girl. Come on. You go back in there for me? If you're going back to your cage, you're missing. She's puffing up her neck on the side a little bit. That's a defense thing. That's a, hey, look how big I am. Oh, don't turn around yet. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, calm down. It's okay, sweetheart. I'm sorry I touched your tail. I touched your tail. I know. That was a mistake. Whew. That went pretty smooth. Their tails are a little sensitive, so she just got a little bit defensive because of that. But all in all, that was pretty fun. I love Bushmasters. If you do too, make sure you check back soon because I'm going to upload a lot more videos of these guys. I got some feeding videos coming and everything. So anyway, thanks for checking out this video. Whew. Really glad I made it through that video. Glad you guys did too. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Not only that, don't forget to bite that like button. It really helps me out. Anyway, check back soon for new content. And this channel is always about learning, so if you have any reptile questions, go ahead and leave them down there in the comments. Anyway, have a good night.